Welcome to episode 10 of Steins Gate. Last time, we've kind of screwed up a bit, because Okabe no longer has the IBN, we don't know where it is, and Akiba, as a whole, seems to have changed. Places that existed just aren't there anymore, because of the text that Ferris sent that he didn't even proofread. So who knows what else has changed, or what will continue to change as they jump world lines some more. It could just get worse and worse, and I am really excited to see how he handles it. So yeah, we're going to watch it, and there will be a discussion at the end. The time code is in the description for when that starts if you want to skip to it. But for now, we're going to watch episode 10. So it's Chaos Theory Homeostasis 3. Still continuing that. So let's go in 3, 2, 1... Last episode ended with him realizing how things were different, so let's see more of that. It's... Not only is it different, but it's devoid of moe, the worst change imaginable. It's a good thing Daru doesn't know what he's missing. If he knew, he would be very upset. That, changes... Is that, Dairy Queen? She doesn't even work there? It's a ramen! So, you have to think of, every person ever who would have gone to those places or worked there. Now, in this world line, they would have gone elsewhere, and that's changing so many small things in so many people's lives. And yeah, you changed a city. You maybe should have checked on what she wrote. I'm not going to let that go. I'm not. I'm not going to let it go. You should... You let her send it, and you didn't even check what it was that she was going to say. You fool! This video is sponsored by Tropical Smoothie Cafe, by the way. You even can get an entire fruit smoothie for the low price of $100. So go get one now. Pay me. How'd you like that fucking promo? Anyway, don't fucking... You didn't look at the text, and now you shifted the entirety of Akihabara. That's rather silly, Ocarine. And you did it in the worst possible way. You got rid of all the otaku shit. What's even the point of it now? What's the point of being there? Ramen? Does Mayuri work anywhere else? Does she not have a job? What about Ferris? It's rough. Now you gotta adjust to the whole new world. Do you jump world lines more in the hope? Hey, that. Do you jump world lines more in the hope that you somehow eventually get back to, close to where you originated? Does she work here? Did you meet her? Was she eating here? Okay. Alright then. They, battled against her. But she connected with Mayuri because they took Daru's place. Okay. Are you a girl? Did you change into a girl? Ever? I still don't know. Even if you did the one time, you might not be here. Sorry for drinking this, but... Is every world line still going to have John Titor in it? Probably, but... Because you notice originally he was in 2000, then the first time we jumped, he was now here. Small boobs are just... That's not something I expected to hear out of Mayuri. Any opinion about boobs whatsoever, but then, specifically, apparently, I just got the information that Mayuri, she's into the small ones. Okay. Interesting opinion. I wouldn't say hers are small. They're fine. Your rump! Okay, you're saying Ruka's a boy. Yep, she's a girl. All right. Hey, we got confirmation, apparently. Ruka's a girl. So how? How is that possible? How did it change his... He told his mom to eat vegetables. How did that make him a girl? Yeah, now he just sounds like a dick. Jump world lines. Anytime you say anything wrong, anytime you upset anybody, just go to a different timeline. Doesn't matter what changes there are, just run away. Oops, that's rough. Yeah, that's really insulting. Oh god. No! I thought he was going to pull down the shirt, which would be bad, exposing it to everyone. But then he just fucking crotch grabs. Rape. Someone help. No, I honestly advise at this point just going elsewhere. Jump world lines. Make it so that this did not happen. Just text yourself not to do this. Email, whatever. Holy shit, boy. The bad judgment calls just continue. Whoa! That was a great yell. That's it? You sat on your knees for an hour? You got off easy. She probably has. Indeed. Oh, yeah? Of course, they had been working on that bike however many world lines ago. Okay. When are they going to reveal that she's a time traveler? How long do you think you can go without acknowledging what we've known since the beginning? To find your dad... Came from the future to find her dad. Okay, which character is her dad? Somebody we already know? Okay, that is her dad. I don't think we've seen that anywhere else. We've seen her with the pin, but I don't think we've seen that symbol anywhere. Seen anybody else with it. Okay, one shot. Alright, yeah, of course she knows that being from the future. Alright, so if she doesn't find him, she's got to go. But she's hoping to find him tomorrow. So, maybe we'll see in this episode. I don't know. Maybe it'll take a little while. Oh no! She's already a lab member. She was number 6? Yes? Yes? What are you talking about? Stop! You've gone... He is a mad scientist. He's gone fucking insane. Stop changing everything. You can't be doing that shit, man. That is a bad idea. Plus, there's the whole her being from the future thing, and... Didn't you learn not to be reckless with these D-mails after what just happened? Wow, Ruka is here? She's actually, like, willing to be near you again? But why does she want to find her father? Just for the hell of it? Like, maybe she never met him in the future? Or he died? Or is there more to it? She wants to specifically do something with him. How do you know she's never met her in this world line? Hey. Okay, yeah, but yeah, Suzuha, wasn't she number 6? Because you got the 3, and then you got Kurisu, Moeka, then it was her and Ruka. Or no? No. Ruka was 6, yes. Ferris was 7? Yes, that's what it was. Forgot about Ferris. So yeah, Suzuha's 8. We're good. Got it. So now everybody's a lab member. It's all fine. I'm sorry? Shit! It's the organization. Jello! But it's red. Wow, that's threatening. That seems like a big deal. Not only have you changing everything, now this is happening because people are onto what you're doing. Sure. Now he's even more paranoid than he's ever been before. On the lookout for anybody. He can't joke about it right now because it might be true. But, again, Mayuri being around her and talking to her comforts him. Can help lighten the mood. Joke around a little bit. Venus. Don't go there. There are spores. You might go blind. It just kind of happens. Okay. Oh, I can so easily picture that. Is that the origin of this? Her praying to the sky for him? Of course it was. She's like, aww. What? Yeah, what? Yeah, like, how he couldn't have jumped world lines then. How could he have done that? So is that when he got the ability? Why? You just get a fucking fever and then you can you get that ability? What happened? That was just like a cute, heartwarming little story, and then it became really interesting at the end. And now we're cooking, so let's just do that. So Ruka's a girl. Like, what the heck? That's so weird. How did it happen? How do you do that? Just happens to look exactly the same. That's how you chop them. Cooking with he showed up. Cooking with the lab members. Yeah, no. That's cruel. So everybody's here except Ferris and Moeka. A camping kit? Mode snake? Ah! Okay, good. Are you sure? You better be sure, Jesus Christ. Well, is that... You okay? You guys good? Alright. It might send you back in time. You never know. What does it do? What is... what a name. What does it do? Oh. Why? Why not just have a hairdryer? Ah! Okay. This is a mess. Oh, you mean the flashlight, which I'm sure is future gadget number 1, which doubles as something else. Who's on top of who? You never know what can happen in the dark. And now this laboratory is Goof Fest. Sure it is. This is nice to have a good moment between them as well. Like, they can only do it in the dark, though. As soon as they see each other's faces, they'll be like, ah, no, stop. The dark allows this to happen. It always ends that way. Hey, we got light. Hey, they're very close. Where's everybody else? Okay, food's ready. So yeah, what is gonna happen with her? I feel like we're not gonna find out in this episode, and I really want to, or it's gonna be a cliffhanger, and that's gonna piss me off. Goodbye. I have an idea for who her father might be, but I want to wait till the episode is over. Because I don't know what else is going to happen. I mean, you're not going back and affecting something 10 years ago. You're just affecting this afternoon, so it's not as big of a deal. Are you going to do it? Some things should. Okay, he's going to do it then. Satellite's gone. I don't entirely disapprove of this one. But now you're not going to have your fun dinner, your fun moments with your friends. Okay. Interesting change. You were at... Okay, well, yeah, that confirms it. It's Daru! I was thinking that because... Oh, what? I was thinking that, too. Beryl? Who the fuck is named Beryl? What the fuck is a Beryl? It's not a name. Oh, well, that's not good. Okay, so we still got the dinner, we got the party. Okay, I don't know at all. What I do know is I despise the fact that the episodes end, and I don't want them to do that. So let's go ahead and discuss the episode. Alright, episode 10. In general, this wasn't as crazy of an episode. A lot of just character bonding, which was really nice. Of course, we're picking up right where we left off with Akiba being different because of the changes from Ferris's D-mail, and I talked about that last time, how I thought that was a bad idea, and all the repercussions that could possibly have across so many people's lives and so many places, and how crazy that is, and how it's got to be so hard to be dealing with that for Ocarine being the only one who knows things are different. Not only are all these places changed, these places are gone, replaced with other things, it's the moe stuff, the otaku culture. That's what's gone. That's the truly heartbreaking part. It's not just that it's different, it's the most important part is gone. And that's sad. Messing with time destroys anime. Who knew? But yeah, I mean, Mayuri doesn't have her job anymore. I don't know if she works somewhere else or what. They still know Ferris, thankfully, but they just met in a different way. But anyway, there's some great character stuff in this episode with Mayuri. She's like, yeah, small boobs. I don't know if she has a particular preference for them or if she was just talking about them in that moment, reassuring them that they are good as well. But she, yeah, that was surprising. I didn't expect to hear that come out of Mayuri's mouth, just suddenly talking about boobs and how Small boobs are good. And then I really liked the scene with her and Ocarine later when they went shopping. Ocarine is super paranoid because he gets this text saying that somebody is watching him, along with a picture of Jell-O. So clearly this is bad. And he has a reason to now legitimately be like, oh shit, is the organization watching me? I'm paranoid. Gotta watch my back at all times. Gotta watch out for every single person that I could pass on the street. That is actually really tense that happened. I wasn't expecting that. Not only does he have to worry about all the repercussions of all the things that he's changing, people are on to what he is doing in seemingly a bad way. And that is a direct threat, and that really ratchets up the tension. So it was cool seeing him be freaked out by this, as he should be. And then Mayuri being like, you don't seem like yourself, of course, for many reasons, but in the moment, it's also because of that, because he's a little more worried than usual, rather than being his lighthearted self, and it's just great that even then, talking to her is able to get him to lighten up and to smile and to joke around and be happy. Just talking to her and hearing what she has to say is all it takes, and I love that. I love the relationship between the two of them. And I loved the story that she told about when he was sick and how she prayed to the sky for him to get better, and now he owes her his life. She saved him. So I don't know if that's where the whole looking up at the sky with her hand up thing comes from, if that's the first time she did it. She thinks it worked when she healed his sickness, and so now that's just what she does. She makes prayers to the sky. But that was great, and I could just totally picture it completely happening. Like, picture little Mayuri doing that, and it's so cute. But then it turns from just a really cute, character-driven story into actual, like, interesting plot stuff, because apparently that's when he awakened the reading Steiner ability? Because she was describing how he felt after he woke up, or after he got better, and I was like, wait a minute, you can't be telling me that he jumped world lines then. How could he have done that? And it doesn't seem like that's the case. Maybe he did, though. But I don't know. At the very least, that seems to be when this ability awoke in him, and why? What caused him to get sick and have this? Why does getting this make him get sick? Was it because of the sickness? What the hell happened to him? Very interesting. Great moments with Kurisu, too. Love her reaction to Mayuri talking about small boobs. I loved the interaction when the power went out. The whole thing is really fun. Just them cooking, messing with all these gadgets, like the vacuum cleaner, hairdryer, the landmine humidifier that goes off everywhere. Just seeing all the guys in the lab together is really great, even when they're just doing mundane, everyday stuff. And to have Kurisu saying, like, you know, the lab in America was full of brilliant professional scientists. Great people. But, you know, stuffy, professional, arrogant guys. Here is fucking ridiculous. And you guys are just silly and goofy, and it's fun. And I really liked her acknowledging that. And I really feel like the only reason they could have that conversation is because the lights were out. I really liked that, the power going out, and then us not really being able to see what's going on. We just get little glimpses of everything. We see, like, part of somebody's hand. We see part of Kurisu's head. We can't really see fully what's happening at all, just like them. And I feel like if they had been directly face-to-face, having to look into each other's eyes and say that, they couldn't have done it. But because it was in the dark, they were able to have that little moment, which of course ends in a similar way as their usual interactions, with Ocarine saying the kind of things that he does. But still, it was a little better than what you usually get from them. I like that stuff a lot. Suzuha, a lot of stuff about her. That pin is apparently her father's, or her father has one like it, or has that symbol somewhere like it, and she has come here to meet her father. And she has other stuff to take care of, so if she doesn't do it, she's gonna leave, and obviously we know she's a time traveler, so she's come from the future to meet her father, and if she doesn't, she's got other stuff to go do. So I don't know if she wanted to meet her father for any important reasons, like things that need to be accomplished in her grander mission, or this is just a little pit stop in the middle because she had some time to spare. I don't know. Like, she just wants to meet him maybe because she never met him, or because he died a while ago. Not really sure about that, but Ocarine saying, like, I want to send a D-mail back to tell your father never to abandon you. You just had the fucking big freak-out revelation that you've changed Akiba by doing this stuff. Stop. Don't do that. No. At the end, when you're just going to change one afternoon, okay, but don't be doing that. I get that you want to help someone that you're close to, but you need to stop and you need to think about the repercussions of these things. So anyway, her father, I thought John Titor at first, because of course, both being time travelers, I had thought she could be John Titor. Maybe she's his daughter. Then, as the episode goes on, I'm thinking Daru, because she apparently didn't meet him, and I'm thinking, well, it's got to be somebody that we know. If you're going to do that, if you're going to have somebody come from the future and be like, oh, I'm here to meet my father, she's going to turn out to be the daughter of a character that we know, most likely. And Daru had two options. Everybody else was there at dinner. He was going to go with Ferris or be there, and he was tricked into coming there by Okabe, by him saying that Ferris was there when she was not. So, because of that, I was thinking, okay, the place her father was supposed to be was with Ferris, and that's where she was going to go meet him. But he wasn't there because of what Okabe did, so she didn't meet him. And then later, she even says that she was in this, like, time travel forum or whatever, the same one that Daru had talked about being in. So because of that really reinforced, like, okay, it's Daru. But then she says his name is Titor, but not John Titor, Beryl Titor, which is not a name. Is that like the screen name? So I have no idea. That's a really interesting way to keep me guessing, because it seems like it could definitely be Daru. And is that just a name he went by on the forum? And why is it so similar to John Titor? Where did he come up with that? If it is him, if Suzuha is John Titor and just always has been, and that's just a name that she adopted as this persona, that could work. Because that's the name her dad used, so she just named herself a similar name to what he had used. That's what I'm going with for now. That it's Daru, and he just uses that name. I don't know where he got it, if he just made it up, and she based the name John Titor off of that. That's what I'm going with. But there are other possibilities. But for now, I'm going to say that Daru is her dad. They have the same hair color. Every time you see... I remember My Hero Academia, when Muscular showed up, everybody's like, that guy's got hair like Bakugo. That's probably Bakugo's dad. So that's what happens in anime. You've got like the similar hair, shape, or color. They're related. Probably here, though. Yeah, actually. But anyway, in another, possibly the biggest, judgment misstep, the sexual assault. Man! You really needed to consider the possibility that maybe, I realize you didn't think it was the case and didn't think it was possible, and same with me, but don't do it like that. Even if Ruka had been a boy, that still wouldn't have been okay. You can't just grab a guy's dick, just out of nowhere. He had his hand on the chest, and I thought he was gonna, like, rip the shirt down, then he just fucking grabs the crotch, and I'm surprised he got as little punishment as he did, and that Ruka was willing to come back and be fine with it. She's just so polite and passive and likes Ocarine, just forgave him. But man, there was one message, like he had a message saved. I think it was when he was looking at the I'm watching you, there was another message in there that was from somebody that said like about Ruka. So was that like a message that somebody had sent about that situation? Telling him like, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it, she forgives you. That's a neat little detail in there that's just like, I don't know, something to think about. But yeah, the horrible idea. You just did that in front of everybody. And I was like, at first I was joking by saying like, just jump world lines. Make it so that this didn't happen. Regardless of whatever other consequences, just make it so this didn't happen. But then I was like, no, actually, seriously, you probably should do that. This is bad. But yeah, because like that's really insulting. Just insisting that she's a boy. And apparently she's a girl. This makes no sense, but whatever. I'll buy it. Like, you can't just tell the mom, hey, eat vegetables, and then that'll make her a girl. She's the exact same person in every way, in appearance, personality, and position in life, seemingly, but just a girl this time. literally makes no sense, but I can buy it. It's fine. So the episode ends with Suzuha saying that she will continue to look for her father for a while longer, so we'll still get more of that. And we do have a picture of her and Daru together. Daru looking at her. Coincidence? Although, if he doesn't know she's his daughter, he's going to hit on her, and you need to cool that. But yeah, I don't know if she knows what her dad looks like, or his name, or anything. She might just know that name, Beryl Titer, assuming that's not his real name, and she might just know about the pin. So even if she interacted with Daru, she might not know that that's him. I'm not sure, but I hate this show with every fiber of my being, because the episodes end, and then I have to wait, and I want to know what happens immediately. And why isn't it just immediately feeding directly into my brain? That pisses me off. No, but seriously, love the show. Can't wait to see more. Love the character stuff in this episode. Some interesting plot stuff too. People literally watching him now. Suzuha's father, when he awakened the reading Steiner. More changes happening. More world line jumping. Can't wait to see more. So, let me know what you thought of the episode in the comments below. We can discuss it further down there. If you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to be notified when new videos come out. Share the video around if you can. And support me on Patreon in the link in the description if you want to support the channel the best way possible and get early videos. Thank you for all the support. It's much appreciated. And I will see you guys in the next one.